Hey guys, what's up? It's Kellyanne, Man of Moon Tarot 329 on YouTube. Here to give you guys a reading or whatever. I don't know what's going to really happen today. So I'm going to feed Figaro. You guys want to see it? I know everyone loves seeing him get fed. He's a goofball. Ugh. Oh my goodness, okay. He's very eager. He loves this shit. I don't know. It's like baby food. Alright. Like I don't feed him. Stop. Ready? He's 14 and he's like a pig. Hey, little buddy. He's been to like every ocean. He's been on vacation with me so many times. His name's Figaro. Here, bud, come here. I'm gonna put some music on too. I just figured I had to come on, otherwise I'm gonna chicken out. I won't do it. I know you guys, some people have asked me to do it, so I'm doing it. I'm not shy. I just, I get worried that, like, I'm just a girl. Everyone knows that I'm just a girl. Don't expect perfection. But I've come on a few times and, like, an ex's girlfriend, like, shredded me, so I worry about it. I don't know. It was just sad for her. All right, bud. Here, the international sign for, I got no more. I have no more. All right? Okay. Let's put something on here. If you guys have Roku, there's like a really good channel called, what's it called? Sacred Sounds. And it lets you put on like different sounds, which is kind of cool. We can do a meditation if you want. Like a 5-minute meditation. Let's see, let's do it. Figaro will meditate with us too. He's pretty funny. 5-minute quick anxiety reduction. How's that one? Don't like the filter, but that's for your sake. I don't have any makeup on. Come on.
Introducing Instagram teen accounts.
Come here, buddy.
Automatic protections for teens.
Come on.
With built-in limits for who can contact them and the content they can see. Helping teens safely connect to the people and things that matter most. Plus, teens under 16 require parental approval to change safety settings. New Instagram teen accounts. Automatic protections for who can contact them and the content they can see.
If you guys have never done a guided meditation, it's just the person talks to you and you like repeat what they say. And it's supposed to help with anxiety.
5-minute anxiety reduction.
I don't know if you can hear it.
Sit or lay comfortably, resting your hands on your legs or at your sides.
Jesus.
Begin to focus your attention on your breathing.
Okay, let's breathe. Breathing's good.
Feeling your chest move gently inward and outward. Your mind may be racing with uncomfortable or fearful thoughts. And that's okay. Just continue to breathe naturally.
5-minute meditation on anxiety, releasing anxiety.
Feel the air flow gently in and out of your nostrils. And feel a soothing lightness throughout your body. Flowing from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes,
Tips of your toes.
gently and effortlessly.
Keep breathing in and out.
As you
attention to your
slowly,
breathing.
gradually create this awareness, repeat after me, either out loud or in your mind. Each time counting down from 5 to 1 and stating stillness, awareness after each number.
Stillness.
Repeating after me.
Stillness, awareness after each count.
5. Stillness, awareness.
5. Stillness, awareness.
4. Stillness, awareness.
Keep breathing.
3. Stillness, awareness. 2. Stillness, awareness.
It's only a 5-minute one. But meditation's really good for you.
1.
Really helps
Stillness,
calm your nerves and
awareness.
clear your mind.
Remember, you are not these unpleasant feelings. You have overcome them in the past, and you will rise above them again. Ever changing. If the feelings stay with you for some time, it's okay. Time and awareness will allow it to fade. Time and awareness will allow it to fade. And now one last time, nice and slowly, repeating this time,
Breathe it out.
calm and present.
Calm and present. Let's hear it.
5. Calm and present. 4. Calm and
Come over
present.
here, buddy. Come on. He's like, there's no food. Where's my food? That's all he wants is food.
Calm and present. 2. Calm and present. 1. Calm and present.
Mm.
Sit with your feelings, whatever they are, at this moment for just a few more moments.
He does not like the smell at all. My cat.
Air moving slowly in and out.
Just keep breathing.
Your chest moving gently
Let all
up
that
and
anxiety
down.
go.
And effortlessly, you become aware.
Remember, guilt does not change the past,
Peace
and
will
anxiety
return.
does not help the future.
You're becoming aware
Right?
again and again.
Come on, bud.
Remain in stillness
Come over here.
and allow yourself to let go.
He's like, where's my food, bitch? I just want food. Alright, cool. That was a nice meditation, right? So I think I'm gonna put on some Tiberian bowl sounds. I love that. That's fun. Let's see. There's this one guy that like, he's amazing how he plays that.
Introducing
And then I
Instagram
think I'm gonna
Teen
read
Accounts.
on
Automatic protections
letting
for
go
teens.
of
With built-in limits for who can
letting go of childhood wounds. I guess that's what when I meditated. That's what my guardian angels told me what to say is to do is the letting go of past wounds, trying to like get down to the nitty gritty of it and letting it go, because it will affect your relationships with your family, your friends, the world, actually. So if you don't get down to it, oh my God, another ad. Please spare me. Fuck. I swear. So in case people don't like swearing or cussing or whatever you want to call it, I swear. I'm kind of a goofball, so expect some stupid shit going on here.
Fire parental
I don't know who's gonna come and go out of my house either. It's kind of like I have an open house, so whoever stops in and says hi, we just keep rolling with it.
and the con.
But I think that's what we're gonna do. I just got this little tiny deck. Look how little it is. It is a little deck. Look how little. That's so cool. I love it. So I use those to clarify, and we'll pull some tea. I got some time ones here. Let's see. There it is. All right. Of course, we ask our angels to come in and protect us from any negativity. Anybody that's got some negative shit going on in their lives, or they feel like they're cursed, or they got some bad mojo, or karma's going on. I'm gonna ask for that to be removed and to let it go. Sometimes we bring on our own karma. I don't know if you guys know that, but we know we should zig, but we zag, because our desires are more powerful than our than our minds. What do they say? The soul is willing. No, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, or something like that. It's so true. All right, I'm gonna split this because my hands can't do both. What do we got here, Spirit? What are we reading on tonight? Letting go of what? Oh, the Chariot. Chariot. What else? Well, the Chariot is like, actually it's a victory. Whoa. Shit, did you see all those fly out? Okay. So I'm thinking, I don't know why I came up with that, but that we need to feel more victorious and not be so stuck. Gotta keep moving forward, no matter what. Even if we have these things that hold us back or make us feel like we're not good enough, or we need to get to the state of meditation, which is 4. And right now we're in 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is like sleepless nights, nightmares, stress, worry, anxiety, you can't sleep, insomnia. We want to be at the 4. And the 4 is like resting peacefully with the, I say a lot too. With the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords, we want to be resting peacefully, get through the night. Moving on with the bullshit. And you got the High Priestess. Intuitively, I think we all know what we need to do, like deep down inside. I think we all know what we should do. Even like when you're in a bad relationship or you feel like somebody's not right with you and you know it, but you don't want to admit it. So I think that's kind of the same way with getting down to our like childhood wounds, they call them. It's just shit that happened when you were younger that you stuffed and you didn't want to deal with, or you just coped with, or you learned how to survive it. And it's okay now as adults, we can look at it and be like, okay, that wasn't me, that was somebody else, an adult or whatever, that's doing that to us. And here's the thing, I try to remember that my parents and my family are just people, right? So I fuck up, they're gonna fuck up. They didn't mean to do it, they don't mean to act like that, they don't mean to treat us like that, but it's like a generational thing. That's why they say an ancestor a curse. That's what it is. they keep perpetuating it over and over and over. So if you're gonna break the curse, it sounds funny, but if you're gonna break the pattern, then you need to get to stop doing that. Like, when I went to college and I went for my master's and I did it on nature versus nurture, right? Two twins that are raised exactly the same. One becomes a lawyer, one becomes a criminal, right? Why? We don't know why. Parents say they treat every kid the same, but they don't. Or they love them the same, but they don't. I mean, they're human. So everyone's being treated individually. Like, I have a brother that's like doesn't ever smoke or drink or anything, and you know, I'm a recovered alcoholic, so I don't know what happened there. Raised by the same mom. We both are financially stable, but socially he's much more cautious. And then the high priestess is what, like I said, the intuition that we all have, and we all know it. I mean, how do we know right from wrong? We know right from wrong. That doesn't mean we always do the right thing, but we do know right from wrong. And then the Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. Now, you can't like wait for your ships to come in if you haven't put any ships out there, right? So I'm thinking that if you don't do this, if we don't do this, I do it too, I get it. I refer to AA a lot, so don't get offended, but it's kind of like the steps, and there's a fourth step in the steps of Alcoholics Anonymous that you get down to like the cause and conditions of what the problem is. So that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling. Like, it's really good to get down to the causes and conditions. And if we don't, it will affect the rest of our lives, our relationships, everything. And then I believe in like reincarnation. So if you don't, you're just gonna keep coming back and coming back. Yep, you gotta be the fool. You gotta jump off that cliff. You gotta just take the chance and do it. If you don't do it, you'll never know. Or you'll be burdened. It's telling my story. Or you'll be burdened. And the King of Wands is he's very charisma. He's got a lot of charisma and sureness about himself. He's got like what do they say that he's just a cool dude. That's what I'm thinking right now. That the King of Wands has a lot of suave. Like, he's very smooth. You know, he's like a player, but legit, not like, you know, a loser player, a real player. Let's get on a T card, see what's up with that. So we're talking about releasing childhood wounds, or whatever you want to call them. Shit from your childhood that messed you up. We all have them. See, the pin. The pin talks about a new job or career. So if anybody's looking for a new job or career, this might be affecting your job. Could be. You don't know. Maybe you're not getting along with the people at work because, I don't know, they remind you of somebody from your past and it's triggering you, right? That always happens. Seek out information that'll help you. This is fine. So there's like so many things online now. I mean, there's no excuse for anybody not knowing anything or not knowing how to do something. That's the one thing about being on like the web and stuff, is like you can't claim ignorance anymore. It's just not gonna fly. All you gotta do is Google it, right? So it's telling you to get information and try and figure this out. And it's not that difficult. I mean, there's questions that are specifically asked to try and hi guys, that will help you do that. Okay, I'm Kellyanne. I've been reading tarot since I was 14, but it was never cool back then. It was always like scary. People were like, oh, tarot, I can't, oh, don't scare me. Why? It's kind of like a horoscope. Either it's gonna hit or it's gonna miss. Inkpot. Aw, it says your problems will be resolved. So I'm glad that I'm on here. I'm glad I'm talking about this, because definitely problems will be resolved if you guys work on it. Dealings or relationship with a woman with a dark complexion or hair. Probably was your mom, right? Someone fucked you up when you were a kid. I feel bad for moms because moms are like blamed for a lot of stuff. But here's a tip. Okay, so if you ever like walking in somewhere and you're cold calling someone and you want to like influence them or have them instantly like you, what you do is you look at them with your left eye into their right eye, and it triggers their childhood innate loving feelings because most mothers held their child in their right arm, dominant arm, right? And when they looked at their child, they were looking from their right eye, like their left eye to their left eye to the child's right eye, and it triggers something. You gotta look it up, but it's true. Research has been done on it. So if you can remember to look in someone's right eye with your left eye, which is probably impossible, but that triggers an innate feeling of like friendship, love, warm feelings. I got a whole bunch of trivia. I watch podcasts like all day long, all the time. That's all I do. So a lot of this is online, and it's just common sense too, I guess. The peacock. Beware of great pride. My favorite saying is bury your pride before your pride buries you, and this is like another AA saying, but it's true. The ego and the pride are very much like a defense mechanism to protect yourself. So when you see somebody acting very prideful or boasting or anything like that, please know that they're just trying to protect themselves because they have a weakness and you touched on it somehow. Okay, bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. Definitely when you clear out your junk inside, your aura like shines really bright, and that's how it goes. So you guys make me so nervous seeing y'all on there. That's why I don't look. The door opportunities are waiting for you. Absolutely. That's why this is so good that I brought this up. Healing your inner child is like going back and parenting yourself, okay? So here's an example. A lot of boys are told not to cry, right? So they're like, boys don't cry, boys don't cry. So a guy learns not to cry and stuffs his emotions and doesn't ever express them and stuff like that. And it affects him because then people think, oh, he's so like unattached or emotionally unavailable. Well, it's probably because people when he was younger told him not to cry. So he doesn't. And that's just his way of survival when he was younger. So if somebody says you're emotionally unavailable, perhaps you might want to go back and parent your child. And they say that, like, you can also write a letter to your child. Like, whatever happened when something bad happened when you're a child. I don't know, whatever. Shit happens. You can write a letter to that little child saying how sorry you were that the people around you didn't protect you. And that you weren't, loved properly or guided properly or were able to express your feelings properly. That really helps. Kind of like when you don't have closure with somebody and you write them a letter and then you like burn it. That's very healing, you guys. I don't know if you've ever tried any of this stuff, but it really helps. I had a lot of problems with my dad, like, 'cause my dad took off when I was younger, but came back when I was older. So it was really weird because as an adult, I had a total relationship with him. We had a great time together. But as a kid, he wasn't around, so I didn't really have that male figure to like back me up or protect me or anything like that. So that's how I became so strong and tough and kind of, I guess, I don't know, sarcastic to just protect myself because I never had anyone when I was a kid. And my mom, forget it. She was like, she needed perfection. So, and I definitely am not all about perfection. I know that there are flaws. Everybody has flaws. And if people say they're not flawed or that they're perfect and they don't need to improve anything, run because they're delusional. But they want to have you to be perfect. See how that works? It says too much concern with sexual matters. Oh boy. It's so funny because when you're younger, like, that's like really important. Not that it isn't as you get older too, but it just means something different when you get older. It should anyway. If you don't like mature and evolve, I guess it could be just hit 'em and quit 'em. But when you get older, you realize that it's not about just, you know, getting a high number or whatever, but it's more about a spiritual exchange. And also, I want to tell the guys that if you are doing that, if you are going out about and doing all that stuff, you're actually depleting your energy and giving away something that is very sacred. So don't do that. It's not good. There's a lot of stuff on that too. You're just giving it away to anybody and everybody. It's depleting you. It's your powers and your energy is sacred. So you don't, and girls, I guess, don't. I always think girls don't do that, but they do, I guess. I just didn't. Like my mother was a virgin when she was she was married, so I was a very devout Catholic. So I was like much older than most girls. In my 20s, so it's just different for everyone. But it's something sacred. You're exchanging something very spiritual. And if you don't think that, you will when you're older, and you'll realize that you gave away something. Oh, it's saying January. When I went to college, I took Latin. I took Latin through high school, 4 years of Latin, and then in college too. I don't know why I thought this, but January is the goddess, or the god of Jan. And when you see the goddess of Jan, it's got a face on both sides, like it's facing forward and backwards. And it talks about like the past and the future. So people are like, oh, forget your past. Don't think about your past. It's no big deal. It is a big deal. Your past is your greatest asset as far as your future. Because if you don't think about your past and you don't figure it out, the future is going to be so confusing for you. Honestly, you need to get down to the causes and conditions of why you behave the way you behave. And I'm not scolding anyone. I'm just trying to help. Not that I'm perfect. I'm not. I do a lot of meditating, a lot of journaling, a lot of podcasts, counseling. I love my counselor. And if anyone's not gone to counseling, you really should. It's a good place to like unload, and it never goes anywhere. That's the best part. Nobody, they're not going to go and tell everyone every shit. Peace and harmony. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta find your peace and harmony. Let's see with the tarot. More tarot. Ready? Let us talk about how this is going to go for people, the collective. Can they do this? What do they need to do to find peace and have a good night's sleep so their sleep is not interrupted? It's the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords talks about the truth. So I am speaking the truth. When the Ace of Swords come out, it kind of is like fact, like word. Gospel. Judgment. I think a lot of people judge themselves harsher than other people judge them, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm my worst critic. Like, nobody can criticize me or doubt me or slice me down more than I could slice my own self down. So when someone tries to like put me down or say all you got, because last night when I was laying in bed, I thought way more bad things about myself than what you're saying. So I love it. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles is all you ever wanted. It's like total success as far as financial and stuff like that, financial abundance. How long is this going to take for you guys to do this, I wonder? Okay, so tell me how they need to do this, Spirit. The Emperor. Excuse me. So this is telling me that you guys already know this. Whoever's watching this, you already know that you have to do this. It's imperative that you get down to the bullshit that's blocking your miracle. So I would get busy. I really would. Oh boy. Okay, so the moon card came out. And the moon card talks about hidden secrets, things behind the veil, things that are gonna come up. Things that you didn't know that are gonna shine. The moonlight's gonna shine on it. So that's definitely talking about shadow side. There's a girl named, oh my god, I'll post her, but why am I having a blank? Lopez, what's her first name? She talks all about it. That's how I first got started with the shadow side and listening to that stuff. Excuse me, listening to that stuff. Oh boy, the tower. Okay, so like, yeah, definitely when you start going through your, call it a dark night of the soul, or shadow side, whatever it is, when you start doing this, definitely shit's gonna fall. Things are gonna happen. Because you're like clearing away the wreckage of everything you ever fucking did in your past. And of course it's gonna upset some people. It's gonna upset you. But once you get through it, onto the other side, that's when your spiritual awakening happens, and it's pretty intense. Like, when I had my spiritual awakening, it really felt like the floor just dropped out. You remember like the devil's hole when you were younger? The floor just dropped out, and I like was pegged up against the wall, and I was spinning around. That's exactly what it was like. Oh shit, it was really scary. And it happened when like the worst thing was ever happening in my life. Like somebody was telling me how they cheated on me, and they told me about all these girls and stuff. I was like, what the fuck? Like they were really like telling me stuff that, I mean, I didn't want to know. I never wanted to know. And it really felt like I was going to die. And that's when my spiritual awakening happened, and I took back my power, and I felt like, this is bullshit. Why am I fucking putting myself through this with this person? It's because I had some wounds that I did not heal, and I kept attracting these people that were horrible. That's what's going to keep happening if you don't solve it. Ace of Wands. I'm speaking the truth again. Another ace. But this one's more about creativity. The Ace of Wands talks about creativity, and new ideas gonna come into your life, and new people will come into your life. There is no better or worse. There's just different people will come into your life. You know what I mean? And each time you change like your friend group or you level up, new people are gonna come into your life, and the old people are gonna drop away. And it's like really fun, you know? I have no problems when people want to leave me. Like, I'm a hairdresser, so when my clients leave and go somewhere else, somebody else, or like, that's the cycle of life, you know what I mean? We all get bored with things, so they got bored with me, and I got bored with doing their hair the same way over and over and over. Strength. Wow. The strength card came up. You're definitely going to need strength to do that. It's not fun. It's not. And the Queen of Pentacles. She is, the Queen of Pentacles, is like, obviously a girl that's got her shit together because she's abundant and she's been through it all. A lot of people who have large amounts of cash or money or wealth or abundance usually came from somewhere where they didn't. And they work very hard to get it, so they feel secure, and they never feel that way again, you know what I mean? So, I've never been like a money chaser or like needed money like that. I'm very content with just having enough. Some people need more, but I mean, I always had it, so I never had to worry about it. But when people don't have it, they strive very hard to get it. And then when they do get it, they realize that it's not all that. You know, they were happier when they were poor. What the fuck? That's how just humans are fucked up, aren't we? So the Queen of Pentacles is telling you that You can do this, and you will be abundant, but you'll learn to be softer with yourself. Love yourself more. Give yourself more abundance. Spoil yourself. That's definitely a way to say it. Let's see what we got here. These are some bad jeez. I've been sick for like a month. I can't shake this cold. Someone gave it to me. I know exactly who gave it to me too, the bastard. Oh shit, hold on.
It is inevitable.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on a
They will
minute.
grow up.
Yeah.
Discover who they are. What they want.
I'm really sorry. My roommate's moving out, so if anyone's looking for a place to stay, I have a room available. He was working on the stadium, the Bill Stadium, putting in putting in all the fire alarm systems. He was here for a while, like 3 or 4 months, and he found a job back where he's from in Maine, and he kind of misses his wife, so he's a really cool dude. But if anyone's looking for a room, I have 2 available, but the one is really nice. They're both nice, but the one is, you know, got a balcony and a bathroom and stuff like that. Come up here, buddy. Come on. Come up here. Come on, shithead. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's the best. When I took my road trip, I bought a 32-foot RV. At first he was really scared and he like hid under the couch and everything. But then he was like right on the dashboard, like he was like a madman standing on the dashboard 70, 80 miles an hour. He loved it, sticking his head out the window. Right, bud? Right? You're a trooper. Alright, guys. Let's see. My spirit, what else do you want us to know? Anything? Excuse me, 3 of Wands again. Look at all the eyeballs in there, right? Crazy, crazy. She's all up in her head. Definitely. So there's a girl down there, you see that? And then all the eyeballs. So, yeah. Yeah, you gotta look at everything. You gotta look at all of it. It's not fun and it's ugly. But when you're done, it's amazing. Yeah, when you're done, this is 4 of Wands. You have major stability. And there is a celebration because you're just like, Jesus, I can't believe I got through all that. You guys are making me really feel good with those hearts. 3 of air. Yeah. That's another thing. A lot of things are going to break your heart when you go through the dark night of the soul and you go through your shadow side. And the one thing that I realized is that my parents are just human. They're a guy and a girl, and they went through heartbreak and they went through everything that we went through. But for some reason we don't see them that way. I don't know why. You know, and then it got really real knowing that my mom is like just another girl and she went through a lot of bullshit. And she handled it like a real trooper. But it scarred her, you know, and I refuse to let those things scar me. I'm not gonna get bitter or angry. It's like I just keep remembering that everybody's human. Nobody's perfect. So the heartbreak will happen. But if you can get over breaking your own heart, then you can get over pretty much anybody breaking your heart. And I think a lot of us put ourselves in the position ourselves when we know that we shouldn't be there. We know that this person's not right for us. We know that they're going to hurt us. And we stay anyway. Why? Because we're human. 9 of Cups. Amen. 9 of Cups is your wish fulfillment. It's like making a list to Santa and him bringing every single thing. So that is definitely the rewards of going through the dark night of the soul and doing your shadow side and diving deep. 5 of Swords. Yep. You're gonna think, why the hell am I doing this? And you might just walk away from it and leave it still bleeding, like a bleeding wound that's still in you and you can't stop the bleeding. But is it better to be right or happy? That's what that's saying. That's what this card is. Judgment. Again with the Judgment. Wow, a lot of the same cards coming out. Try to be gentle with yourself and not judge yourself so much, and remember that you're human, that shit happens, and a lot of the stuff that happens to you is just a reaction or a result of what you went through when you were a kid. And I know people don't want to think about that, like, oh, my childhood was great. Maybe something. Maybe it was too great, right? Maybe you weren't held accountable. So you think all the rest of your life you don't have to be held accountable and you get your way all the times. That will annoy the shit out of people. Okay, the Lovers came out. The Lovers, yeah, it's about a relationship. But right now, we're talking about a relationship with yourself. And it's also a choice card. So, you're going to choose you, your real you, your authentic you, or the one that you've been slapping on a mask and showing the world. It's hard being authentic. It's hard being honest. It's hard being real. First of all, people don't think you really are. They think that's game. And it leaves yourself vulnerable. But that's life. If you don't take the risk, what do they say? No guts, no glory? Oh my god, okay. Wow. 2 of Swords. Definitely a choice. Definitely a choice. And they say that once you make the decision, you can make the decision 10 times. Like, when I'm leaving him, I'm deciding to leave him, or I'm breaking up with her, blah, blah, blah. How many times do we actually do it? Never. Someone decides to do something doesn't mean they actually did it. So you gotta take that leap of faith and do it, because you gotta do the work. It's scary, too. If you don't have a clue, I would definitely go to like the 4th step of AA and fucking do that one, because it's so easy. It's like an inventory. Instead of drinking, put in thinking. That's what it is. Because once you're done with the drinking, oh, it is a mental fuck ya. Oh, fuck in your head. Strength again. Alright, this is really important. You guys gotta do this. And you have all the backing in the world to do it. If you need any... Because if you don't... You'll be hooked into. This is an addiction card, like the devil talked about addiction, but it really is a repetitive thing that's not good for you over and over. It doesn't have to be drugs, it just has to be anything. Self-talk that's not good, like telling yourself you're not good enough or whatever. Or saying you're the smartest person in the room. Oh my god. Girls, do you hate that when the guys say that? I'm the smartest guy in the room. The smartest guy in the room doesn't tell anyone he's the smartest guy in the room. Guess what, buddy? You're not. So the devil talks about a repetitive thing that's not good for you. Knight of Wands. A Knight of Wands comes in with an idea or an announcement of a good idea, of something imaginative. So I'm coming in as the Knight of Wands and telling you to fucking start doing your shadow side. Get in there. Because you're going to resent it if you don't when you're older. You're going to kick yourself in the ass. Yeah. Six of Swords. Going to safer shores. So you're going on a journey to somewhere better. Even though it's not going to feel that way. Queen of Earth. Yeah. Passion. Lots of passion. Oh crap, my roommate's calling me again. I'm so sorry guys, I'm gonna have to cut this short. I hate doing that, but I gotta. Damn. Love you guys. Yeah, alright, I'll be right there, dude.